Oh hi, let me take you to what 3D printing is. So if we think about 3D printing, you will think about the fidget toys, the little things you give to your children to play with, but 3D printing is so much more. And this man next to me is going to show you what the future of 3D printing is on an industrial level.
Thank you very much for the introduction. We're from CEAD. CEAD stands for Connecting Engineering and Design. We're based in the Netherlands. We're a small company started in a garage box and grew out in the last 10 years up to a company of 100 people. So it really enlarges the, let's say, the growth possibilities of large format 3D printing.
So we can say there is definitely a big increase in industrial 3D printing.
If you say it like this, yes indeed.
There is no more need for the small toys, now it's time for the big boys.
Exactly. And using additive technology from a small scale, the initiators of the company, Maarten and Lucas, really wanted to think big. So that's why they first started in 2017 in building the biggest 3D printer in Europe. And that's why they make a gantry machine. And 2019 they switched to robot machines. But last year we decided, let's make another gantry-based machine, which you see on your back side.
Right here on the right side, this machine is actually printing the little step scooter that I was riding on when we started the video. So right now it finished 4 of the steps.
Yes, that's
We are using what material now?
It's called PET-G. So it's a material commonly also used as a base material for PET bottles. But we use also some fibers in there because when you print on a certain print bed, there will be too much shrinkage. And so by adding some of the fibers, you reduce the chance of having the shrinkage.
This is also very common with the regular DIY printers. I also use PET-G with carbon. You also have glass fiber. So what are you using? Is this glass filled or is this carbon filled?
This is glass filled, but it may be anything. So it can be banana fibers, sugar fibers, glass fibers, or even carbon fiber.
That's something new for me.
Absolutely.
So the only reason we fill it with a material is just to keep the shrinking from the minimal.
Shrinking and strength.
And strength, yes. So this is super cool. This is probably just a heated bed. Is it heated?
It's heated. Today it was on 80 degrees Celsius.
80 degrees, open air, nothing heated, open air. So this is crazy to see that the PET-G has printed successfully without a heated chamber, because on the machines I use, if you don't do that, you're in for a rough, time.
Absolutely.
So this is completely different from what we have. We have spools with a filament on it. This is using a hopper and pellets, I guess.
Contains already the small granules. So here you can see a nice example of the materials. Small pellets, it goes into the dryer system upwards, it starts to dry, and then with a dosing machine we pump it through the extruder, which has a small hopper inside.
So you're basically melting it live in the print head?
Live in the print head, yes indeed. And to keep the pressure in, with some friction of the screw and also some help of a heater band, we're able to heat up the material up to the degrees Celsius that the material requires.
This is so cool. So if I have to guess, the limitations of this machine is probably going to be the booth we are standing in right now.
Indeed.
So this can go for
we can
meters
extend
and
it.
Meters.
This is a standard one, so 4 meters, but we can add an extra 4 meters or an extra 4 meters, so it can go up to 12 meters.
So what is going to be the use case for these massive build volumes?
Mainly types of furniture or lower, let's say, builded pieces of, let's say, art, or molds up to a certain height of 1.2 meters.
Speaking about that, we have a cool little thing on the corner.
Yes.
Let's have a look at it.
Of course.
So this is going to be a practical use case. This is part of a boat we see right now.
Absolutely.
And it is absolutely crazy to see it's not printed horizontal.
No.
So what are we doing right now? So this is a track-based robot?
Yes, absolutely. Behind me you see one of the biggest robots we have here at CEAD. So we are showcasing how we can start from a vertical wall. We start printing from the side and then move backwards the whole robot and start waving. Back and forth from left to right. And that's why we can print all over the print. Let's say printing all the way over the track. So we have, let's say, an extended print area. So we can go more and more up to 12 meters, 15 meters, up to your own choice.
So it's actually possible to print a complete boat from start to finish?
Absolutely, absolutely. And by using the technology, using also how to slice your part, but also the material combination with the hardware and the knowledge of applications that we have at CEAD, we can make it happen in the future.
This is crazy. Now let's talk a little bit about the layers. These are absolutely massive. How many, or how should I call it? What is the flow on this machine?
We can do starting from 12 kilograms per hour, but we can also do 25 kilograms an hour, 64 kilograms an hour, or
crazy.
84 kilograms an hour. And in the latter, we have a machine in the US putting those kind of beads down on 84 kilograms an hour to print tiny homes. So even that is possible.
That's a real thing right now, tiny homes.
Absolutely.
But it's not only printing boats, we also have something to sit on, furniture.
Exactly. We're going to show you around and also what about the possibilities.
Right here we are sitting on a practical example.
Exactly. This is one of the benches printed by one of our partners, Studio Bankert, based in Germany. This company is specialized in making furniture for outdoor applications. And as you can see, it's also printed, let's say, in white and also with some additional blue features to really, let's say, extend the possibility in using color. Next to that, we have a table.
This is amazing. This is a 3D printed table. It's completely clear.
That's how you can, let's say, think about applications that you can even use inside your own house. Or, let's say, at a shop. We have also partners, let's say La Maquina and Nagami in Spain. They're printing furniture and indoor exterior panels that you have, let's say, to make your shopping experience even nicer.
This is crazy. This is also going to be used for car parts, if I have to guess.
Yes, we can use these, let's say, for mock-ups, but also making for mold making industries, but also for repairs for trains, crashes, or radomes, let's say the cones that you have in front of aircraft. Something
really cool I saw with one of your partners, Polymer. They have an example like this, but that sample they got was milled. So it was printed with these layers, and after that they pass by with the mill, and it's just super smooth.
Exactly.
Almost like injection molding.
Exactly. So we have the extrusion heads we can place on your robots, but our machines can also do the milling afterwards. So you can have a smooth surface. An example is there on your left. So on the left you see the printing lines starting from here. We then do the milling with the same machine. So we switch out the milling to the robot, then we sand it and then we coat it. So you can see the steps of the process.
The most important question of all, what is going to be the pricing for a machine like that one and that one?
The machines that you saw, right, with the printing for, let's say, for the scooters, these are around 300,000 euros.
So for the robot, the setup of the beds,
you're aiming, let's say, on the same pricing, and then we also provide you not only the machine, but we also provide you installation and training, but also aftercare like maintenance and printing success programs. So you're not alone in your first months and your first year.
Great to hear. How do you see the future for people like me?
We see that you guys have the possibilities to get, let's say, furniture in-house using 3D printing technology, starting from big, bigger, biggest. So everything bigger than your smaller 3D printer at house that you can put on your table, we can make it in the future. So probably we will have a table or a bench at your place very soon.
This is the future, people. Bob, I'm gonna thank you so much for your explanation. But before you go, there's also going to be a giveaway by the end of the year. We are going to give away resins, we are going to give away filaments, even this dryer box and some coupons from PCBWay. So if you are interested, follow the link down below and watch the live stream at the end of the year to see if you have won those prizes. It's going to be very casual with some beers or a bit of rum, and turn on the notifications. Then I also want to thank Zhang for inviting me and keep supporting the channel like they do, and also my wife for filming everything you have seen from FORMNEXT, and obviously you guys and the members of the channel for your continued support so we can do crazy stuff like visiting FORMNEXT. Alright, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching and I see you in the next one.